All right. I think we are ready to go. I might be a little bit late. I sure am. I'm Nancy with Acadiana Talent. Thank y'all for being here tonight for open mic. Hey, Storytellers hosted by Jason Harrington. Yeah, that's been going really well. Storytellers has been going great. I love the new format. And in fact, we love it so much that for our songwriter stage over at Festival International, Jason's going to be hosting a Storytellers session on the Saturday from 2 to 6. It may spill over a little bit more. We don't know. 2 to 7 maybe.
Depends how many encores we get.
That's right. But we'll be out there for Festival International on the Saturday. We'll actually be out there the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But Storytellers will be featured that Saturday afternoon. So I hope that, y'all mark your calendar. Because that week is festival. And the we're going to be bumped back to Mondays. So on that week, we would normally be having Storytellers Night on the Tuesday. But it's going to be on the 20th, the Monday night. Because on the Tuesday night, they're going to have the Collaboratory, which is something new that they're doing here at the Blue Moon, which is normally every other Thursday night. But the week of festival, they got bumped because that is going to be the Deaders, right? Yeah. On the Thursday night. And so they got bumped to Tuesday because we thought that would be a great night for the Collaboratory. And so we'll be here on the Monday night. That's our next time here for Storytellers, Monday the 20th. So mark your calendar for that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And tonight, if you have your phone in hand, go to Acadiana Talent on Facebook if you don't mind, and share. We're live right now. That's right. So if you're not already following me, follow Acadiana Talent and share it on live right now so that the people can see what we're doing here. I'd also like to tell those people at home, if you're hanging around in Youngsville and you didn't feel like coming all the way to Lafayette, my house band, Certified Blues, which is made up of musicians 23 and under, Certified Blues is out at Agave tonight in Youngsville. So if you're hanging around and you thought you might want a margarita and some chips and you didn't want to go far, check them out. And then Thursday night they'll be playing again. And on Sunday at noon, this Friday is a Downtown Alive too. So if y'all want to hit that up before you come out here to the Blue Moon on Friday night, that'd be great. And then Sunday is going to be the first Bach brunch ever.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes, Bach brunch. And it's taking place from 11 to 1 down at Parc Sans-Souci downtown. And Certified Blues will be playing from 12 to 1. So I'd love for you all here and everybody out there on Facebook land to come and support us on Sunday from 11 to 1. The very first Bach brunch put on by Downtown Development. So, I think I covered all of our announcements. Oh, no, I didn't, because Thursday night, before you head out to the Blue Moon, what's happening here on Thursday? Are they having something special this Thursday?
Kit and James Jam Box.
Oh, a jam box. Cool. All right. So before you head out here, you might want to pass by. I'm having a showcase over at Agave downtown. It starts at 6 o'clock, 6:30. And it's all made up of artists 30 and under. And at that showcase, they get to do cover or original music. And basically, it's just kind of cutting your teeth, getting your stage time, and being supported by our community, kind of like what we do here, but for younger artists. And that's going to happen this Thursday. So before you head out to the Blue Moon Thursday night, come get a bite over at Agave downtown. That's it for my special announcements. My regular announcements, though, are don't forget, this is a listening room on every other Tuesday here at the Blue Moon. And so we keep our talking to a minimum during the performances. And that happens every other Tuesday here. I really want to invite y'all to the Collaboratory on Thursdays. That was an amazing event that they did on Thursday. So if you play an instrument, or if you just like to watch people jam It was really cool. Okay, so I covered that. Zeke behind the bar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we always love to see Zeke and Kat behind the bar. He's going solo tonight, though, looks like. And Garrett over here on sound. And Bailey's going to have this on Through Bailey's View. That's on Instagram and Facebook, but she posts it on YouTube, and then it generates from there. Is that right?
Right.
Okay, so it's a YouTube page, Through Bailey's View, or it's on Instagram and Facebook as well. I think my jibber jabber is done, so that my friend Steve Judy's can come and take this seat, along with his buddy B-Mac. B-Mac keeps confusing us. Robert McCarthy, William Robert McCarthy, Billy Bob, but now known as B-Mac. Come on up, Billy Bob and Steve.
I had a little tune I want to do to start us off with, just to kind of get us all cued into the same thing, I think. It's F to B flat, so if anybody got an instrument and you want to jam along, that's the whole song. Oh! Almost shot myself in the foot. Harmonicas are easy if you got the right one. If you got the wrong one,
It can be a wreck train wreck.
pretty much impossible. Oh, that's right in key.
He needs his D phone.
So don't it make you feel? It don't it make you feel? It don't it make you feel? So don't it make you feel? Don't it make you feel? Don't it make you feel? The way I think about this song is that it's like when you're cooking, if the smell's right, your mouth starts watering. If the music is right, something in your body ought to move. So if you feel like tapping your foot, stomping your feet, snapping your fingers, clapping your hands, just hollering something out, do it. Add it to the room, huh? So what's with kids these days? What's the latest craze? Was purple haze? Was electric wave? since I felt right. And it's been a long day. It's always the same thing. But don't it make you feel? Yeah, don't it make you feel? Say, don't it make you feel? Yeah, don't it make you feel? Yeah, you're right. Don't it make you feel? One more, keep going. Don't it make you feel? Don't it make you feel?
Don't it make you feel?
Say, don't it make you feel?
Don't it make you feel?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up? All right, but before I say anything, I'm gonna let B-Mac and Steve take over and get a song. And I think we're each gonna do 2 songs each tonight.
Yes.
Yep. Sound good?
Yep.
Y'all arm wrestled over who was going first yet or not?
He just turned his light on, so I'm gonna let him go first. Oh, shit. Make one up.
Well, I got up at 2 this morning and wrote this melody. It's the song's called Not Knowing What's Gonna Happen Next. And do you really want to know? Woke up with a question. Didn't sleep worth a dime. Coffee smells like a trouble brewing. Clock just killing time. Asked God for directions. He said, son, just go. If you had all the answers, what would you need me for? Tried to map it with a pencil. Tried to barter, tried to plan. Happy not knowing how it's all gonna end. It's not knowing that breaks me, not knowing that saves me. I want to believe I'm flying blind. I hope and I pray for a sign. I don't want to know, why can't we let it go? There's just not enough time. No, I don't need to see tomorrow. I don't need the pain and sorrow. I like flying blind. I'm doing fine. I know there's a rainbow waiting on the other side. No, I'll catch the melody here. No, I can't see around the corners. Can't read the writing on the walls. Don't know this road keeps calling. Don't know life at all. I've made friends with my failures. Shook hands with regrets. Chased peace inside a bottle. Only left me holding debt. I quit asking directions from a world that's just as lost. Believe in my convictions, though it comes at a cost. It's not knowing that breaks me, not knowing that saves me. I want to believe I'm flying blind. I hope and I pray for a sign. No, I don't want to know. Can we all just let it go? There's just not enough time. I don't need to see tomorrow. I don't need the pain and sorrow. And I like flying blind. I'm doing fine. And I know there's a rainbow waiting on the other side.
Every time I see capo on the first fret, I'm like, oh, I got to dig out a harp I wasn't planning on using tonight.
See, I got to tell Bill Romano that story because I asked him one time, he'd always put a capo on the first fret, and I said, is your range that sensitive where you really need to do that? And he goes, no, it keeps the harp players off me. So I got to give him the bad news. It's like, no, it don't.
Not all of them.
Say more?
Yeah.
Nancy, you were asking earlier if I ever do any co-writing. This is a co-write with my friend Jason here, and it's one of the songs I'm most proud of, and probably the most timely since we're just, I guess, minutes away from the big deadline in the Middle East right now. So, y'all, if we're gonna be at war, we'll be at war. But you know, we never won a war when we weren't united behind the cause, and so pray for peace. It's harder each day to recognize a lady in red, white, and blue. Her justice seems unjustified, her truth no longer true. Well, she speaks to me only in riddles, riddle bodies, riddle minds. Her sacred freedoms are tethered to twisted ties that bind. She's not nearly as pretty as she was when I was young, spotted with age, addicted to rage, and wags a bigoted tongue. She's lost her passion for compassion, lost her will for willing well. Sweet fragrances now long forgotten, tossing Bitcoin in the wishing well. Her left hand now offends her right, middle ground lost in the middle of the night. She favors the children that suffer no need, correcting them not for their secrets and greed. Just too many promises broken for believers to believe. Too many sins of the fathers, too many faults to grieve. Her senses now senseless, her reason suspended, breathtaking depths to which she's descended. She's no friend of the arts, no friend to the muse. Gold gilded and garish, a slow burning fuse. How I look for her nightly on the 6 o'clock news. How I miss the good lady in red, white, and blue. I miss the good lady in red, white, and blue. Yeah, I miss the good lady in red, white, and blue.
So I was thinking about, so I remember reading about like when Bob Dylan would do records and stuff, he'd get in there and he would throw songs at his bands that they didn't know, and they would get like 3 takes, and if they didn't get it, he would change a song or move on. And the point was that he didn't want them to get it, because like if you know it, then you're not playing, and that's an interesting idea. But I guess I was thinking about Robert, which is a song you changed the melody last night, right? It's like this is an impossible question to answer, and I'm sorry for throwing it at y'all, but what do you think it is that makes the song? If you could change all the notes, you could change all the chords, you could change the melody, you can change everything about it, and it's still the same song.
Melody has to fit the song, first thing, and what I was going to say about you said the Mike Nights, it's the rawness of it. That's what I enjoy about, you get 10 different people, 10 different ways, but it's the rawness that you don't get in, when it's professional. You can tell when it's professional, but when he
What do you think, Steve?
Well, I think you wrote the melody to that last song, so I better say it's the melody that makes the song.
That's what I was fishing for.
No, I figured. No, I mean, I do that all the time with you. I enjoy playing with Jason and Ryan Harris a lot, and I'll toss them a song they've never heard before, and they jump in, and I think it's kind of the feel or the groove that makes the song,
Mm-hmm. But I'd agree with that. I think about it like if you played sports, right? And you got a position and you get a route, and then you start running, and there's somebody in your way, you got to change it, right?
I think too, it's the delivery of the song.
Mm-hmm.
That, and when you have a good delivery, you catch the room.
Yeah, I think you're right. You got another one for us over there?
Yeah, sure. It's called Any Given Day. I woke up late, sunlight in my face. Coffee's cold, nothing urgent to chase. Traffic's loud, kinda sets the day's pace. It's just life dancing out of tune with the human race. A message from a friend I must have missed. A small reminder what a good friend is. Not every moment can shine like gold. Even small cracks give a glimpse to the window of the soul. Any given day, any given day, the light may break through, and hope will come back to you. Love knocks, then drifts away. Never really know in any given day. So keep your heart open, it just might be the day. 'Cause everything can change on any given day. Sometimes all it takes is a breath, a stranger's smile, a whispered yes. So do your best through the fire and rain, 'cause everything changes, just can't remain the same. A quiet walk. Which one? Where's that coming? That's not me. A quiet walk, a thunderstorm, one word from the heart, and you feel reborn. There's magic in the falling rain. Sidewalk cracks, passing trains. On any given day, on any given day, skies may break, love show up in a small mistake. Rain may fall, dreams may stay. Never really know day to day. So keep your heart open, it just might be the day. 'Cause everything can change any given day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to turn that into a techno song for me.
I like it. I'm gonna have to add that in.
Is it this channel?
It'll appeal to the younger crowd, man. Well, John Prine died 6 years ago tonight.
Oh, that's right.
And never had the pleasure of meeting John, but last spring I had the opportunity to open a show for his son Tommy, and we spent some time in the green room, and Tommy told me that he and his wife were expecting a baby, and it was a little boy, and they were going to name him Teddy, and we kind of talked about what a shame it was that John didn't get to meet and influence that little baby, and it certainly inspired a song. This one's called To Teddy from Grandpa John. I wish I could have shook in your little hand and had a year or two to tell you stories, sing silly old songs the way the granddads do. I know part of me lives on in you. I think that's swell, but I'm hoping that you only get the parts that serve your spirit well. Hope you get the good parts that help you hear your heart's own harmonies. Hope you get the good parts. Just leave the rest to rest along with me. Hope your first heartache don't hurt too hard. Your first kiss is mighty sweet, and I'm hoping that you always bring a big old smile to everyone you meet. Hope you marry well, spend your holidays with children all around. When you go in for a penny, hope you come out with a pound. I hope you get the good parts that help you hear your heart's own harmonies. I hope you get the good parts. Leave the rest to rest along with me. Hope the coffee's always dark and hot whenever you need a cup. And I'm hoping that you have a taste for bolo ties when you start dressing up. Hope that inspiration finds you and the muses are your friends, and that you always have the tools you need when you got a fence to mend. I hope you get the good parts that help you hear your heart's own harmonies. I hope you get the good parts. Just leave the rest to rest along with me. Ah, you can leave the rest to rest along with me.
All right. Well, that was a fantastic start, huh? Steve Judy's, B. Mac, and of course our Jason Harrington here. I love the way he starts off with that fun song every time. Yeah, that kind of gets you in the mood. I know it did for me. Well, we have Rusty and Beck coming up next. I wanna let y'all know. I don't know if you noticed, we don't have a door guy, and so we do ask that if you can donate $5 for a cover charge. That helps us to keep this whole thing going. And so you just kind of an honor system. It's right over there. If you have $5, just put it in. If you don't, there's Venmo. And if you don't have that either, then, maybe next time you'll double up or something like that, right? Yep. Yeah. Okay. So I'll let you...
be comfortable doubling up this time. There's no
reason you can't.
I would say this, because Nancy won't say this, but I will say this. She talked earlier about the 30 and under showcase and all these opportunities that she gives to kids. The things that she does for our young musicians are invaluable, and that little bucket over there supports that. So
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Yeah. Well, I enjoy it, as most of you who know me know, and so yeah, support it, and we can keep it going, right? All right, so I'm gonna let you take it because that's why you're up here, and Rusty and Beck, come on up and transition while Jason takes over. He's gonna give us one of his songs, I
think so.
believe. Okay.
Yeah. So Beck's got a pedal board to run. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. This is an older tune of mine that I haven't done in a long time, but I sat on the back porch and made sure I remembered it, and we're gonna see. This is on the first Specklers record I put out in 2011. It goes like this. Street lamp light, cold, dry, on Western Bone. A symptom of sympathy, a door within a stone. Parasites rest their hides on Western thrones. Howling pesticides and guns. Take my chain and lead me on. Release my dogs, release my bones. I'm swimming in an open wound, careful not to overflow. And twisting in between the signs, resting on my broken side. I'm running toward the open light, keeping my surroundings dry. And today well, it's a miracle, they say. And I say I can't get by on Western wrongs. Simple as it can not be done. The crystalline and so sincere. Release myself, release my fears. I'm swimming through the atmosphere, careful not to interfere. And should my death hold no regret, plant a rose within my fist and drinking from my silhouette, and climb up through the webs of sand to crawl upon a rolling cliff. Release myself, release my fears. I'm doubting what I'll overhear, cautious of the insincere, and taking down a burning trail, swirling down a twisted trail. I'm running out of consciousness, hoping I will not forget. Thank you so much. All right, we all plugged up, huh? So we got Rusty and Beck. Rusty, you want to
Yes.
start us off with something then?
I think I will.
Right on. What you doing?
Wow. What do I do? Church? So there's a lot of friendly faces here that I haven't seen in a while because I
Yeah.
haven't played in a while.
Well, we're glad you came back, man. We've
think
been missing you. We've been talking a lot of trash about you.
That's awesome. I love that. You should write it down. Maybe there's a song in there somewhere.
There's a few. We're not going to play them while you're here, but
Cool.
I'm joking, man.
Hey, one word to get you a third, brother. I'm in. Just cut me in. All right, so I'm gonna start off with. Somebody every now and then somebody asks you like, what comes to you first, and sometimes it's an opening line. I like songs that have like a really strong opening line, and you don't know where it's gonna go. And so I was sitting around the house one day, and this line popped into my head. Jesus never said you can't play baseball. Go.
I think that's true.
There we go. All right. This is a true story. Jesus never said you can't play baseball. So they built that field behind the church. The river and the oak trees, man, they dug up all them cypress knees and made an infield out of cane field dirt. My daddy built the backstop out of pipe, bleachers out of Holborn wood and brick. There was just enough of us to make one damn good team. Lost not a one of us got sick. Man, you would have thought we were the Astros. Them Cajuns came from miles around to cheer. Might have been the baseball, man, it might have been the church. I think it was the crawfish pies and beer. So yeah, I cried up in the pews, man, I got some real good news. Ain't no playing ball until you're done. Batter up and swing away, cause the good Lord made today. Playing is just praying in the sun. And kinda let us down. Times were hard and offerings they got worse, but all the same old people came around. I guess it takes more than a roof to make a church. Yeah, it takes more than a roof to make a church, and it takes more than a church to make a man. If you wanna walk beside him, man, I know just where you'll find him. Jesus likes to work the snowball stand. So y'all got on the field, come on, get healed. The bleachers never turned away no one. Batter up and swing away, cause the good Lord made today. Playing is just praying in the sun. I said Jesus never said you can't play baseball. Yeah, hey. Little theology.
What you got for us, Beck?
I got an original I wrote. Most of my songs are pretty gloomy, but this one's actually kind of hopeful if you listen to it a little bit. Good? Check, check, check. Yeah, this one's called Star-Crossed. It's about there's always someone for someone. That's kind of what I wrote it about, that idea. Felt blood from Cupid's harp, drifting down the river. Was it your light that turned on my tarp? Wandered into the enchanted forest, brushed against the branches of torment. Laid all love on a wine-stained carpet, singing my dreams in the key of heartfelt and sweater knitted, destiny's yarn. There's not a distance too wide, not a problem that can make us divide. Orbiting, waiting to collide. The will must be applied. Thank you.
I love that. So I'm curious, I guess for both of you and Rusty, I don't know that we've ever talked about this, but like, are there like I think like for all of us, we're probably all trying to find our own voice, and I think we probably tiptoe towards that through finding other people that sound that we relate to, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious about how you came to that. And you too, by the way, are you a Jeff Buckley fan?
I am, yes.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
That's legit.
That was cool.
I love it. I love it. It sounds great.
The key of heartfelt, was that the line? Was there a line? That's good. I like that. I like that.
So I'm curious about that. You know, it's about
Yeah.
You know, where did it start from? And like I know it's probably zigzagged.
It has,
throughout.
but you find your anchor points, right? You find your anchor points. So my grandfather played guitar, and he was a country music singer, right? And he'd play with the guys at the bar, and so the radio was always playing, and so country music in the 70s and 80s was here all the time. So it was Merle in one ear, right, and Willie in the other, and the thing that I think me and my music partner Tony Stanley, who you've met, I'm in a band with a guy. We got in the studio right now. I'll play one of the songs that we're about to cut. But the thing that we grabbed onto was Steve Earle. Steve was the North Star, you know, because here's a guy on country radio singing about, "Hey, pretty baby, would you settle down?" You know, the Guitar Town, great song. And then you cut into the record, right? And then the guy's got real stuff to say, you know, when you dig in. And it never occurred to me before that, you know, wow, you can really say some important stuff, and there's pressure on you in this genre to get it done in about 120 words, which is kind of fun.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if that's answering your question, but it was Steve, man. It was Steve all the way.
It does.
Steve all the way.
It makes all sense. What about you, Beth?
Like,
Just like I guess kind of yeah. I mean, what were some of the folks that you're listening to, and kind of where you see yourself going with things, and what are you focusing on whenever you're writing a song? Is it the vibe, the sound, the lyrics, the melody? It's a little bit of all that, I'm sure.
Usually the lyrics come to me first. The lyrics will come to me, and I'll make a riff to it, or vice versa. It just depends. A lot of people I grew up listening to. My mom introduced me a lot to a lot of artists. She introduced me to Jeff Buckley when I was like 5. He's always been a big presence in my life. And then I've also been like a huge 90s grunge fan. I have a big base with Soundgarden and Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains is like my favorite band of all time. Then I've, gotten into Bob Dylan. I've gotten into the Beatles. Like, I just kind of listened to all around so far.
That makes a lot of sense. I would do that every now and again. I'll find myself listening to stuff, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm listening to this.
Yeah.
10 years ago, I'd have been like, I don't know what I'd have done, but.
And sometimes you listen to something that's so good, it's like, it's baffling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, how did someone come up with that?
Yeah, I agree.
For
You got
sure.
another one over there? Or?
I do, but I'll just simply say I was there when Sap dropped, the EP Alice in Chains
really?
Sap, the acoustic one. It was
Oh, yeah.
so different than the record before. We played that thing until it about to fall apart, and it still holds up to this day.
Oh, yeah.
There's another true story, 2/3 of which actually happened. I found out that the intro didn't actually happen. It was 30 years ago. I thought it did. It's a much more long story than that. We're going to leave it there. We're going to leave Pigeon behind and go across the world to Natchitoches. We went down to the edge of town and climbed that fire tower in the woods. Halfway up, you stopped to tie your shoes and kiss me while your cousins kept on climbing. Now that I think about it, girl, I bet you had it planned all afternoon. You lit the moon, lit the moon. Yeah, the stars shone through the pines, but it was your eyes that lit the moon, lit the moon. Yeah, the good Lord made the stars, but it was your eyes that lit the moon. You sashayed out the bar onto that pier, half a dozen folks we used to know. It was April, the azaleas were in bloom. Yeah, the best part of reunions, the reminding. Now that I think about it, girl, I would have known you just from your perfume. But you lit that room, lit the room. I could have seen you from the other side of Venus, girl, when you walked in that room, in the room. Yeah, the Christmas lights were rubies on the river, girl, but all I saw was you. It's been years since I found you again. It's hard to figure just where we got started, and I'm sure I'd do it all again, even if we end up broken hearted. Now that I think about it, girl, I shouldn't be surprised when you were you. And you like to lit the moon. I still love your eyes, but there's the fire in your eyes that makes you you, makes you you. Yeah, the good Lord made the stars, but it was your eyes that lit the moon.
Rusty Creed.
Thank you.
That's great.
I don't have a good reply because my wife usually does that. She's usually in the audience, and 2/3 of the song is about my wife, and 1/3 is in some other shit I made up apparently. And pardon my French. And she chooses sometimes to be mad about the first third.
Oh,
And I don't blame her. I would be too, but turns out it didn't actually happen, which is fantastic.
So what you're telling us is that you've learned to take compliments with a little bit of caution.
I learned to hide mostly, Jason. Just hide. Run is a good strategy.
What you got for us?
I got one more song for you guys. It's another original. It's about any type of loss in your life. It's a pretty sad song, but you know, if you've ever lost someone close to you, or you've ever lost a situation that you were happy in, it's about that. It's called Brother. heart being too full. This pain hurts too much to be true. Oh, you can hide the blade, but I'll still bleed from it. Oh, brother, reaching my eyes of gold. Tear me from my blackened soul. Oh, brother, don't go, don't go. Thank you.
Matter for Rusty and Beck.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate the backup, man. That was fun.
That's awesome. Thank you. Great. Appreciate it. Great to have you. Sure. Set up. I'm gonna do a song that's kind of weird. It's a songwriter's night, which supposedly means that I wrote these songs, but I like to think that my dog wrote this song, and I just play it for him. So he can't come. I didn't give him any points on the record, but I give him credit live. He's not signed up for BMI or anything like that, so I wouldn't even know where to send it to. This is the Ike's song. He say you don't know how lucky you are. She got a friend like me. I'm laying on the floor, listening to the door, wondering how long you gonna be. He say you don't know how lucky you are. And I can't go outside. See, I can run. I think half the fun be trying to figure out how to fly. I've been living on a short leash. You got me eating out the small bowl. I need to turn it to the tap my feet to find a place to stick my nose. I've been riding on the back seat. Now you know I know my way back home. So if you could, I wish you would lighten this lonesome load. He said you don't know how lucky you are. But I can't open the door. 'Cause if I could, believe I would, man, you'd never see me here no more. He say you don't know how lucky you are. That I can fend for myself. 'Cause if I got hungry every time I get lonely, I'd have to wait for somebody else. I've been living on a short leash. You got me drinking out the toilet bowl. I need to turn it to the tap my feet, pretend I wish you would lighten this lonesome load. Say you don't know how lucky you are. You got a friend like me, laying on the floor, listening to the door, wondering how long you gonna be. Say you don't know how lucky you are, that I can't pick up the phone. I'm circling around, listening for sounds. I'm toddling round, chewing bone. So this is kind of fun. We brought half the population of Mo, Louisiana to the Blue Moon tonight.
Represented.
What's up? This is Church and Benji. And
Hey.
yeah.
What's up, guys?
Nobody else will, but I guarantee you, everyone in this place is halfway of love.
What I gotta do to get the other half going?
Keep it in your pants, ladies.
Trying to behave here.
Who's going first over there, huh?
You can go. My fingers are swollen just from that. All right. My name's Benji.
Right on.
I'm a little hoarse, so I'm singing some stuff in
You're a little horse, so like a chef.
drop tuning. Yeah,
That was quick. Nobody got it, but that was a pretty good joke.
it was. This first song that I wrote. This is kind of a like everybody's been doing like real folky type stuff. This is more like a rock song that I wrote back in the day. So the lyrics kind of dark. It's kind of about single motherhood. But like I said, it's rock, so you really don't, whatever. Here you go. It's rock. The rain comes down, a mother cries, remembers looking in her children's eyes. But those days have long since gone. They've left her here to die alone, to die all alone. She's all alone. They don't thank her for what she's done. They won't miss her until she's gone. They don't thank her for what she's done. They won't miss her until she's gone, 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 yeah. Remember back when she was young, with the man that she thought was one. But those days have long since gone. They've left her here to die alone, to die all alone. She is all alone. They don't thank her for what she's done. They won't miss her until she's gone. They don't thank her for what she's done. They won't miss her until she's gone, 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 yeah. My turn. Good job, Benji. Like that. All right, I picked a couple love songs, I guess. It sounded cheesier than I thought it was. Sorry about that. This is an older song I wrote called Comet with a K. Because I said so. I don't know why. No, my daughter's name starts with a K. It's Kane, K, Comet. My wife did this at the time. She did this nice art project. It's still hanging from my ceiling. It looks like it's a comet. You know, it's a comet. I mean, at some glance, it looks like a sperm. You know what I mean? But like, it's a comet mostly. Like, you know, I know it's a comet.
It's a sperm.
I know it's a comet, y'all.
Sperm with a K.
It identifies
With a K.
as a comet.
Sorry, that was a terrible introduction. What's that, Michael? Baby, I could fall in love with your tears. Every time I see the rain fall, one and only biggest fear is you won't know until I go. I'll try to squeeze the love of my bloated universe. It'd be a sad, sad shame to watch this love buried in the dirt. They say the sum is always greater, exponentially, than the past when I'm falling apart. You couldn't force a trade when the gunpoint or some other stupid constantly. Life's so much sweeter having you here to help me suffer through it all. You've always got the right time, the right place, the right time. No wonder I don't took the fall. And all the voices stop when you speak to me. So the voice and you I see with obligatory passion and on to voluntary obsession. And in the end, if this black hole would tear me apart, this molecular love would get a fresh new start. Caught up in it all, you help me feel it all immortal. Thank you.
Yeah, I love that. So, I know both of these guys from
Hey, Jason.
way, way back, and so I want to make them talk about something. I've developed this belief that, like, I think we're all got creativity that comes out in different ways, and like, I've come to believe that, like, if I don't let that come out, I develop all these neurosis and these neurotic kind of tendencies, and I have a little bit of a belief that that's a big part of this mental health crisis that we're seeing, is people not allowing themselves just to do the things that they need to do. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you gotta, write a record and release it and be a rock star or anything like that. But I'm curious for both of you guys, because I know you're both like a compulsive musician, songwriter folks. What's it feel like when you quit playing for a little while?
That's terrible, man. Yeah, no, I go straight downhill. It's wild. Boom, and I hit the bottom, and I gotta write 5 songs just to get up out of it. Yeah, it's stupid.
Right.
Why would I do that? Just keep writing. Just keep writing.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's for everybody in here, or painting, or gardening, or cooking, or whatever it is that you do.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, it's a
What about you?
big part of my therapy.
It's like an obsession. You know what I mean? For me, it's always been like it's got to come out. You know what I mean? I was sick recently. I couldn't sing for a few days. And this is the first time I'm singing in like at least 3 weeks. But I still play because I have to get it out. Even if it's whatever it is, it's just, I like to play something. I got instruments all over the house. I like to play, Back in the day, I used to play the trumpet. I was really good at it, and it was like a video game for me. It was like I had to figure it out, Like I did it the same way my kids play video games. It was just like I'd walk in the room and pick it up and play for like 20 minutes until I couldn't go anymore, and then like I'd go, shoot basketball or whatever we did back then. We didn't have video games, so it was running around playing like kids used to.
I had a nephew that was like a master at Guitar Hero, and I'm like, man, you could have just learned to play the guitar.
Right, pick up a real guitar. What's wrong with that?
Right? Like, I mean, like you got 500 hours into that thing, man. But,
Right.
nice. You got another song for us, Church?
It's my turn.
Oh, it's your turn.
You passed up Benji. I know you're excited, but
Right.
Give Benji
So-
a shot.
Sometimes you write a song and you realize later what it's about. And this is one of those songs. When I was a kid, I heard stories about my grandfather. And he had kids all over the country. And my dad was one of those. My dad was adopted by some lovely people. And he grew up, really good and gave me a great life. But my grandfather that I heard about on his side, his biological father, was a rambler and a gambler and like smoker, and he died at 32 years old of a massive heart attack. And he has, like I said, like I have a dozen kids around the country. As a kid in my head, I had this vision of him like a gangster playing cards at a table, and it really, in reality, he was probably 300 pounds, diabetic, and everything else. You know what I mean? Like all the other Cajuns around here, But that's the image I had of him in my head. And later on in life, I wrote this song, and like one day I'm like, so in my head, that's who I have when I'm like the image of him in my head, sitting at the card table playing. This is the image I have in my head. I know that's kind of a long intro, but anyway, that's this song. Maybe some sound and a bit. Yeah, wait.
Okay. heavy, and I gotta do something so light.
You got another love song? You got another love song?
Fucking love song. No, I just wrote this one Sunday, so now we got to try it out. Yay! It's the best time. It's the best of the worst of the best. I'm trying to remember now. Up with a midnight kiss. Nope, let me try again.
Right. Midnight kiss.
There it is. You got that for me, man. I like Jason. Woke me up with a midnight kiss, well beyond the ocean's mist, and I wouldn't miss for the world. I feel like I don't deserve this bliss, but I'm gonna swing until I miss, and I won't miss this for the world. It's too early to say, but when my feelings get in a twist, I run away, but I won't miss this for the world. Well, plenty of time and all of you mine, hearts in the race, but I'll keep my paces, and I won't miss this for the world. All that is real. I want to stay awake a little bit longer. Truly see what you have is real, real enough to spiral upwards. She lays me down with a morning kiss, well beyond the ocean's mist, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. Photos of culture and art and beauty, and I just keep staring at her eyes. I won't miss this for the world. I want to feel all that is real. I want to stay awake a little bit longer. Truly see what you have is real, real enough to spiral upwards. I want to see all that's real. I want to feel that a little bit longer, just to see what we have is real, real enough to spiral upwards. Spiral upwards.
Paul and Josh are coming up.
Or is it Josh and Paul?
It could be Josh and Paul. Are we going alphabetical order or
I'm the last.
This is a song I wrote about a bird that I met who lived behind the Circle K on University. Let me fix that.
Was it a free bird?
He was. Actually, I wrote the song about his cousin. The bird I met was living there, and he told me about his cousin who got tired of staying back there where it was just noisy and smelled bad. And He left town and ended up living at the solid waste landfill in Mo, Louisiana, as a matter of fact.
My favorite song that you do.
Oh, right on, man. Thank you. Slicing through the altitude, aiming for the sun. The blisters on my wrinkled feet will soon be all but gone. I'm flapping towards the trapdoor light, ever gazing down. Tire tracks and electric lines that grid the patterned ground. And I was just a little bird in my mama's nest. Never knew the world outside would offer so much stress. And I see those crippled dreams are only dreams at best. And when I heard the news, I learned to flew, quickly headed west. And I settled high on top of a pile of broken furniture. The liquid lines of veneered pine awoke memories of home. And then the tractors came, and once again that old refrain was gone. So I circled till the twilight killed the last remaining hum. And I spotted spots across the space of littered, hallowed ground. A reservation now reclaimed by all who've circled round. A feathered flock of tattered stock, all samsara bound. I let the wind escape my wings and laid my body down. And I sing, thank God for this landfill. Finally found a place to land and fill my beak and belly with plastic colored sand. But I won't fall down on my knees, 'cause I know where I stand. Well, I'm back, yeah, I'm back. I'm back where I began. Got time for us, Paul? You might think that bitterness filled my feathered heart, but truth be told, the streets of gold amid these littered parks. There's treasure in the trash that blooms beneath the glistening stars. From the sunset till dawn appears, this piece of land is ours. And we sing, thank God for this landfill. Finally found a place to land and fill my beak and belly with plastic colored sand. But I won't fall down on my knees, 'cause I know where I stand. Well, I'm back, yeah, I'm back. I'm back where I began. Yeah, I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I'm back where I began. Hey, thank y'all so much. Nice lead, Paul.
Thank you.
So this is Paul and Josh, and I'll let y'all take it away.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again, Jason. Miss Nancy for putting this on. So I wrote most of this song when I was sitting here last time, and I relearned it last night and this morning. So, and I just had to go back over there and try to relearn it again. I'm tuned flat. Excuse me.
Alright.
blues and E type of thing.
Gotcha.
It's real short, so yeah, if you can bust something up in the middle and
Yep.
prolong this sucker.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Who said that, man? Who said that? I always hear she said that that's what she said, but
It just fit.
who? All right.
Sometimes.
So, man, I hope I can remember this stuff. Tuesday night, we're feeling alright. Nancy and the gang, they wanna hear some songs that we wrote. Yeah, songs from yesterday. When that music starts, you better not make a peep. If you're in the conversation, you better leave it on the street. When that sign comes out, you better keep it at anonymous. They got happy hour till 8 p.m. And if you don't talk too much, she'll welcome you back again. But if you don't, sayonara, my friend. Music starts, you better not make a peep. In the conversation, you better leave it on the street. Comes out, you better keep it at anonymous. Keep it at anonymous. Time for that solo, Jason. You got a song, put your name on the list. Jason will play his fiddle if you forget your lyrics, but it don't matter. No one knows them anyway. The music starts, you better not make a peep. In a conversation, just leave it on the street. When the sign comes out, you better keep it at anonymous. Keep it at anonymous. Don't wanna see Nancy mad. You better keep it at anonymous. Take another one, Jason. Well, it didn't go that bad.
It's funny, that's my favorite thing about having a harmonica on the rack. Is that anytime I don't remember words. So if you ever hear me do like an extended harmonica solo, I'm trying to remember a verse.
Yeah, you've helped me out a few times.
Right on.
I don't have a harmonica.
Glad to.
Or a fiddle.
You got a buddy who does.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Moved it over a little bit, so I'm not.
Oh, go ahead.
So I talked to Jason earlier a little bit about this. This is a song that took me 37 years to write. And this is a true story because I wrote the first verse when my first child was born. I wrote the second verse shortly after my second child was born. And then, as some of you know, I recently found out I'm going to be a grandfather. The rest of the song just sort of happened. So this is, for me, this song just touches my soul. I hope you like it.
Hey now, my little boy, what do you want to be? Oh now, my little boy, you want to be like me? You can do better, you can do worse. How about you do me a favor, take some time and grow up first, my little boy. Hey now, my little boy, standing 2 foot tall. Oh now, my little boy, look at you walking down the hall. I remember when you were barely crawling. Now I watch you running away anytime you hear your mama calling, my little boy. And you're laughing the whole way. Such a tease. Won't be long, I'll be buying you a brand new 2-wheel bike. And your mama's gonna be so nervous watching you learn how to ride. Pretty soon, before you know it, you're gonna want a car. Yeah, may seem like a distant dream, but son, let me tell you,
It's not that far.
my little boy. I remember hoping those days would never end. Now you're all grown, got kids of your own. And watching you with them, well, might be even better. My little boy, oh yeah, my little boy.
I thank you. I tried something at the end. I don't know what to call it, but I came up with this idea to fade out, but not completely. And so the technique is to fade some strings and not all of them. Mm-hmm. and that was the yeah. So anyway.
Yes.
That's always a challenge.
I just had to point it out because I didn't know how obvious it was.
I like it. I like it. That's always a challenge, finding out how to end a song. Like the cheat thing is, I say cheat, but if you're recording a song, you just fade it out, which means I don't need to figure out how to end this thing. We're just going to keep playing it, and like we're going to fade it out.
And
to
do
it live,
let the drummer do it.
But not completely fade. That was the part I was trying to get. And anyway, though it sounds like a simple idea, it's very different when you try to apply it.
I hear that. That makes a lot of sense.
Anyway.
So I guess that that goes for this kind of thing. It's like you know, there's all these different parts of music. Like I ran a band for a long time, and like I love doing like kind of improv, kind of we don't know what we're gonna play until we play kind of thing. But I also don't like getting to the end of the song and nobody knows how to end the song, you know.
Absolutely.
And then it sounds like a train wreck. And so I guess that's like and as I'm sitting here like accompanying either of you or anyone, it's like I don't want to step on things that are like worked out, right? Getting where I fit in kind of thing. So I'm curious about that with your songs. Is like like do you have like a level of like this is how it goes, or is it like a kind of an open-ended thing that you're just kind of bringing the idea in? Does that make sense?
Go ahead, Josh.
There's a long...
In regard to like as we're playing right here,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I had no idea what I was doing earlier. So
it worked.
I was glad Church grabbed the cajon back there to kind of keep it going. Yeah.
So I think one thing that you may or may not think about, and I'm not saying I have either. I'm thinking about it right now, but it's like some people come to that seat with different kind of plans, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess that's what I was saying. I was just curious about that. You know, about like Paul had this interesting idea of a way to end that song. You know, and so yeah.
I enjoy the accompaniment.
Right on.
Yeah.
Me too.
I show up with
I really do.
I show up with a rough blueprint basically, and
Yeah.
I hope you help me extend my song.
Right on.
My stuff's short most of the time.
Well, I started changing the way I wrote things whenever I started playing with band like that, because all of a sudden I was like, I can't put any curveballs in the song because none of these people know the song. And so it was like, you know, everything kind of got a little bit more,
Make it a slider.
yeah, right.
Comments or questions from the audience?
Yes.
Who do you think you are? You think you run this thing or what?
Does anybody have comments or questions? No? Yeah?
RV tells us to quit playing, Jason.
Yeah.
RV just says when you got enough, just quit.
I happen to love, what I wanted to say is, I happen to love when y'all play on each other's songs. That's like one of the most fascinating things for me, because most of the time you don't know each other's songs, right? And when you are familiar, you know exactly what you want to do. But it's always something different. And so I really like that element. And that's one of the reasons I was excited when you said yes to Storytellers, is because you play so many different things and you have such experience jumping in and making, you know. So anyway.
I think it's great that we can do that, and I'm glad he said that, because I think any of us, when we're up here and we do a company, we feel the same way. Am I going over the top? Am I, you know, and you don't want to, and it's nice to know that you're comfortable with it when you ask me to come in, and I'm glad to tell you that I'm comfortable with it. So
That's awesome.
we live and learn, and it's great.
Yeah.
I also want to say, Ryan referenced RV, that's Ronnie Weiss.
Oh.
Ronnie Weiss gave me my first guitar lesson in my whole life when I was 10 years old.
Where is Ronnie now?
New song.
So Ronnie hosted the blues jams at Bob's Pub for forever, you know, and he's still doing it. It's awesome. If anybody knows how to just get up there and make music, that's Ronnie.
Or
And
Jason.
All right.
Or Jason.
Like
He got me started 13 years ago. Yeah.
And he's still passing it on
Yeah.
in Vermilion Parish.
Poor man.
Absolutely. So after a couple happy songs, I've been hearing some people play some weird stuff like Benji, and I'm like, man, you know I sound like a redneck, but I'm actually a huge metalhead. And yeah, man. I did 3 nights in a row a couple weeks ago. Saw Acid Bath in a freaking cave, man. In a cave.
Where was that?
In Tennessee.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was pretty.
awesome.
It was a tough 4 nights, man. I stayed up till 1 a.m. 4 nights in a row. I like to die, man. Stuff I'm still tired from it. So this was a song, a pandemic song. You know, everybody that writes has a pandemic song, and this was actually a thrashy metal song. And I played an acoustic show in New Orleans a couple years ago. I was like, well, I think I can dumb it down a little bit, you know. So it's a dumbed down metal song. Nope, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. pandemic controlling the world we live. All to suffer, we're suffering to the end. Inflation, yearning. Oh, I'm gonna start all over. Oh. Yeah, round two, man. Pandemic controlling the world we live. All to suffer, we're suffering to the end. Isolation, yearning for company, and I won't let you take control of me. Is this where it all ends? Is this where the end began? Is this where that we find out the time we bought was free? Short of breath, splitting head again. My body's hot because I'm burning from within. Intubation, choking on the rod. Slow death, and as your new reality. Revolution rides on the tip of your tongue, and motivation keeps you safe at home. Social freaks agree with whatever that you say. Social distance keeps reality 6 feet away. Homicide, the thin and the herd. The weakest link gets cast out to the curb. A lonely death, riddled in misery. A final breath earns you a digit in the system. Is this where it all ends? And is this where the end began? And is this where then we find out the time we bought was free? That time we bought was free. How about that fade out, man? I hope you follow that with a happy one, man.
I am.
Cool.
Because when I come here, I'm so happy. Well, quite a few of you have heard this before. And y'all were talking earlier, forget who was up here, about changing songs up and stuff. I do it on occasion, especially when it has to do with a location or a group of people or something, because that changes. And so this song is a tribute to our hostess with the mostest, and I call it Nancy's Place. And I did change it up a little bit because when I wrote this, we were doing this somewhere else. Here we go. Walking down the sidewalk when I heard somebody say, "Hey, where you going with that guitar?" "I'm going to Nancy's place." "Why don't you come along? And if you know how to play, well,
can sing your song down at Nancy's place. Down at Nancy's place, where the music flows. Down at Nancy's place, we'll be putting on a show. Down at Nancy's place. People young and old come here and they play songs that they wrote down at Nancy's place. It's not gonna be BYOB like it used to be. Oh my God, it's not gonna be BYOB like it used to be. Down at the Blue Moon Saloon. Oh my God, y'all. Yeah! But you can still see Little Miss Nancy cheering us on as we play our tunes. So come and drink, bring your friends and your family for a little getaway. It's about as laid back as it can be down in Nancy's place. Down at Nancy's place, when the music flows. Down at Nancy's place, come on everybody, let's go. Down at Nancy's place, her enthusiasm is infectious, and altruism that's so precious. So come on down, have yourself a little bit of fun, and don't forget to keep your talking down to an anonymum. An anonymum. An anonymum. Down at Nancy's place, where the music flows. Down at Nancy's place, yeah, I really wanna go. Down at Nancy's place, where the music flows. Down at Nancy's place, Nancy's place.
I'm out of Paul and John.
And Jason.
Hey, thanks, sir.
Jason.
And Nancy.
And Nancy.
Like she hasn't had enough attention tonight. Songs about you.
It's a shame she's so shy.
Looking forward to that. So, Paul talked about a song that it took him a long time to write, and I had the same issue with this song. I don't say it's an issue. Experience is maybe a better word. Where I wrote this song and then changed it and changed it again and changed it again. We're about 12 years, and finally one night I played it and I was like, I think that was it. Over the course of that, I recorded it. I put it on 3 different records, all different versions. This is one of the things I like about retaining the rights to your own songs, is that you can do whatever you want with them. Like, it's my song. If I want to change it and re-record it, I'm going to do it. This is a song called Intangible. Yeah. And I think it's right now. Yeah, it is. For now. In G. go, you leave me here intangible, a little superstitious, a little bit moral, little difficult to diagnose. When you come back, I'll be home, waiting here with tangled bones, tangled fingers, tangled toes. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and Southern bells, and muddy water sang to me from the river below. There ain't a lot that I can say to pacify this notion that I'm a cheap contribution to your living room wall. When you go, you leave me here intangible, a little bit distorted, a little bit moral, little difficult to diagnose. When you come back, I'll be home, waiting here with tangled clothes, tangled ribbons, tangled bows, a star-spangled joke, and Southern belle, muddy water sang to me from the river below. There ain't a lot that I can say to pacify this notion that I'm a cheap contribution to your living room wall. A cheap contribution to your living room wall. Yeah. Thank you so much. So I introduce Frank Finesse and Darrell Romaine.
Yeah.
Woo. Let's take it.
Hello, my name is Frank Finesse. I'm gonna stop the confusion. I know I came here first and was like, my name is Tony. I wanted to do something new, but it's like, no, I have all this music that's behind Frank Finesse. So I'm gonna go by Frank, but if you call me Tony, I'll still answer and consider you family. I wrote this song. It's called Break. And sometimes we just always get caught up into work, we get caught up in life, and we forget about the things surrounding us, and we forget that we're human at the end of the day. So we have to kind of sit back and bounce back with what we go through, because we get so much caught up into our daily life that everything else just fades, and we have to come back to reality sometimes. So this song is called Break. We ran from time. bushes falling wild and free. Porch lights and coffee stains, laughing through the hurt and pain. Made a less quiet town. We lit the sky, we broke it down. We thought we'd never break, but even hearts can ache. We were gods in dirty shoes, burning out before we grew. Every scar's a piece of art, with some cigarettes and stardust hearts. We were gods in dirty shoes, burning out before we bloom. Every scar's a piece of art, with some cigarettes and stardust hearts. We thought we'd never break, but even hearts can ache. Thank you.
All the buds have flown away. They're waiting to come back on a better day. Little creatures scatter, nothing waits to get out of my way. Mr. Thoreau, were you right or were you wrong? Do I have the right to live alone? Do I have the right to live alone? Green leaves, brown branches, blue water, taking lots of chances with my dreams, taking lots of chances with my dreams. Do I have the right to dream? Do I have the right to dream? The choice is yours, the choice is mine, the choice is ours, ours to find, and I'll dream, I'm gonna dream, I'm gonna dream.
Thank you. I love that. So, Frank, I'm curious about like kind of some of your projects that you're working on right now, and some of the things that we can find, and where you going next. By the way, Frank's gonna be down with us on Festival International Canada Music stage, and looking forward to that. Thank you for coming and do that.
Definitely, thanks again for that.
So tell us a little bit about that. I mean, I know you've been doing this for a bit.
Yes, so I have an album that's going to be coming out on that day. I forgot the name. My memory's a little shot, but I will definitely let you guys know.
You have it written down somewhere, I imagine.
Yes, I do. But I'm putting that together, and some of these songs that I've done today, they're going to be on there.
That's awesome. You want to do one for us?
Yes. All right. So this is a weird quirk I have. I love the movie Forrest Gump. Loved it forever.
It's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yes. So I can't watch it now. Well, most of it with my eyes and lids closed. But I came up with this song coming from Forrest's perspective on everything that he's been through and the love he had for Jenny. All right.
Inside it consumes you. Stay with me, my darling, and I commit to never losing you. Oh no, don't be afraid. Let me hold your hand, feel you warm embrace, do for you all that I can.
So, Darrell, in that last song you singing to Mr. Thoreau, I'm curious about like, are you a big reader? Did you ever do any like narrative writing or prose writing or anything like that?
I'm not a reader at all.
No, you just
no, I'm just.
It's like that sounds like a good word. Like I could throw the ball.
I've never been a reader. Actually.
Okay.
I guess back when we read the Thoreau stuff back in grade school or high school, it just was intriguing that guy was writing about being by himself, and just
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I just say was intrigued that the guy went out into the woods to be able to isolate himself from society, and he figured out that he couldn't. I mean, so that's the whole thing. So anyway, I like being with people, so I don't think I could last too long by myself.
You're from Vermont, Paris, so I'm not surprised you're not a big reader, but. I'm joking.
Yeah, so this is...
What's that?
You just have to be talented for permission.
That's right.
So yeah, this is my Trecho song from
Actually, I'm supposed to play it in A. I played this song for years in G and figured out it might be better in A. You rather in A or G?
Out inside the stump, underneath the scum, get us howl, trees swaying hum. Out on the front porch, never standing tall, standing waiting for that call. Mr. Medicine Man, can you help me? Mr. Medicine Man, gotta help me through the day. You gotta help me make a stay. Medicine Man, a voodoo lady has cast a spell. Where am I going? 'Cause I can't tell. Your graceful wisdom can't calm the storm. Gonna protect me, keep me from harm, Mr. Medicine Man. Can you help me? Mr. Medicine Man, gotta help me through the day. You gotta help me make a stay. Medicine Man. Useless or something. Well, can you tell me what is come? Out on your front porch, never standing tall, standing waiting for that call, Mr. Medicine Man. Can you help me, Mr. Medicine Man? Gotta help me through the day. You gotta help me make a stay. Medicine Man.
Yeah. Thank you. Baba Durami and Frank Finesse.
Still plugged in, Frank.
Do a quick song. I want to clear something up real quick. I made that Vermilion Parish joke because I am from Vermilion Parish and I don't read a lot.
There's 6 of us.
That's right. We're taking over.
Hey, man. Glad to be here. Absolutely. Thanks a lot.
This is a song I wrote about so this song all of a sudden just hit home again because my homeowner's insurance just out of the blue went up another $2,000 this year. I live in Mo and every day they're trying to figure out another way to convince us not to live there. Right? They're like, it's gonna flood, they got apple snails and all the crawfish, it's all this stuff, but we stay because we hardcore and we love it there. But and then they're like, oh, and your insurance is just going to be unaffordable. Enjoy. So I took all that information and I wrote this song called There Ain't Nothing Left to Do in This Town But Die. And it's usually in tune. It's the cost of not having a guitar tech. Rigs along the coastline from side to side. We stack it, stand around the high school, 3 bags high. Ain't nothing living doing this town but die. Ain't nothing living doing this town but die. Smell the gasoline burning on the water tonight. In Holly Beach been gentrified. Ain't nothing living doing this town but die. In this town but die, and ain't nobody riding on the ferry tonight. Can't catch a fish out here to save your life. Ain't nothing living doing this town but die. Ain't nothing living doing this town but die. Some 3 to 2 kids in 2005. Guess I read a little bit more about Katrina tonight. Ain't nothing living doing this town but die. Thanks, church.
Welcome.
This is Inez and Matthew. So glad y'all are here.
Well, I'm glad to be here, man.
So, do you want to start us off with something?
Oh, sure. I'm going to mix it up a little bit and put some random words together. This is kind of a love song to another place and time. I think everybody's got a little Jolie Blonde in their past, and well, this one's for her. The sweet smell of honeysuckles and the sweltering summer heat was like the embrace of a love that time had never eased. Nights filled with fleeting glow of fluttering lightning bugs and an ancient chorus of bullfrogs and cicadas wafting on the warm summer breeze. Exuberant indulgence of homemade muscadine wine, laid up under that old Spanish moss-filled cypress beside the shimmering waters of the bayou. We danced naked under the full moonlight and lived like it was the end of time.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank y'all.
I love that. Inez, you wrote your hurdy-gurdy?
Yeah. Let me tune it real quick.
That's how you going. Did you say we danced naked like bullfrogs?
No, yeah, man. We look like bullfrogs out there. Good thing nobody's seen us.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's so great. That's so interesting. I've never seen one of those tuned before. I didn't realize you got to back the strings off, huh?
That's the easy part. The hard part is the 46 tangents. 2 for every key.
Good God.
Okay, guys, I'm the weird one, all right? I'm an old lady. I play hurdy-gurdy, and I write and sing 16th century ballads. I was part of an historical reenactment group. My first persona was Scottish, and the second was Norse. So I'll do the Scottish with the hurdy-gurdy and sing the Norse a cappella. I'm also an insomniac. I haven't slept in a couple of days, so y'all are probably gonna hear some wrong notes. Just letting you know.
They're not wrong, they're just Norse.
Okay, this song is about the shire or village of Trollfin, Troll Swamp, in the kingdom of Meridies. Here we are gathered at feast hall tonight for dancing and drinking and learning to fight. Myself, I'm so grateful to be back again. There's not like this place when it's filled with my friends. Others have spoken of cities they know. It sets one a-laughing to hear 'em brag so. If they knew my shire, the love that we share, they'd flee their great townships and all settle here. For it's Trollfin, Trollfin, my heart and my home. No matter my travels or where I do go. In all of Meridies, there's none near so fair, with its famous steam moonlight, its sweet scented air. Ladies so lively, so gracious and grand, 'tis lucky the Lord who's in their loving hands. They bid you fair welcome by end of the day. There's many a man who's decided to stay. Lords, they smile boldly or shyly at me. If far must I journey, my chosen to see. And if I should chance on the one I love so, I'll wrap my arms around him and never let go. He's clever and gentle and looks mighty fine. Perhaps he is fated someday to be mine. If he overlooks me, you ne'er see me cry, since few folk can claim better friends here than I. And it's Trollfin, my heart and my home. No matter my travels or where I do roam. In all of Meridies, there's none near so fair, with its famous steam moonlight, its sweet scented air. Come to me shire, perhaps you'll stay there.
So, this, I guess, goes for both of you, but Inez, I'm so curious, where's is this like something you grew up with, or is this like something you came into later? Like
that song was written when I worked in the family dry cleaning business.
Okay.
And I would press a shirt sleeve and write down a lyric, you know, so that it pretty much came fully formed.
Wow. Yeah, I get that. That makes sense. That's incredible. It's beautiful. What about you, Matt? Like, you've been writing for a long time?
I have. I really like writing.
Yeah. I know you play a little guitar too.
Yeah. I pick around. I pick around and play. Yeah, I like to sing a lot.
That's all. Well, I'll share this with y'all. I don't think Matt came with the intention of playing, and I grabbed his arm and I twisted it a little bit, and I'm so glad you did, man.
Thanks, man.
So,
I appreciate it.
You got something else for us you want to share with us?
Yeah, I got one more. This one's titled Where. In winter's velvet moonlight glow, archaic magic moves us. Embraced by ancient healing waters flow, space and time ripples by. With the spirits brightened by the sun, we dance in celestial bodies. Seekers will fix their eyes upon the stars and find us there in wonder.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that.
Thanks.
Okay, this song is universal. We're talking about a difference in opinion between father and son. And this is called Olaf the Son.
Is that the baby you just hit?
The father said to the son, one of we two must die. You've grown now near to a man, 15 years gone by. I love you more than my own life, but my word you will heed. Were I to die tonight, our people you must lead. The sun turned away from his gaze, quietly steeled his will. Head bowed, but voice firm and loud, nay, I shall not kill. To raid is a wrongful action, a shameful waste of life. Why must we burn out men? Viking only brings me strife. My son, you know well as ice is on most our land. If we do wish to survive, we must put our hand to any and all we conquer. As Norsemen, we are strong. Should we do as you say, we could perish before long. Sire, let us raise up a town like us to those we've burned. I'll go and search out a place, then shall I return and gather those who are willing to plow instead of raid. If this you can't accept, slay me now with my own blade. That knife was left in its sheath, father and son did part. The old man died in his bed of a broken heart. For Olaf the son did prosper, his heart it holds no shame. He raised me proud and strong, for my father he became.
How about it for Inez and Matt? Thank you, both.
Have a good night.
So if you hung out late, you're gonna be glad you did. And I'm so glad Sadney's here to do some songs with us. Every time I see her, I'm just more and more blown away. And so I'm gonna do a little tune while she's getting set up, just to make some noise. And yeah, I've been probably as terrified by the social media feed as most of us have been, or some of us have been. And I'm just hoping that when I open it back up, there's still not nukes going off. Roll the dice, drop the bomb, fuck 'em all. The king has come, God bless America. God bless America. Flip a coin, roll the heads. Infidels are better dead. God bless America. God bless America. God bless America, land of hopeless dreams. God bless America, where hate reigns supreme. God bless America. God bless America. Spin the wheel, drop the ball, red and black, the bodies fall. God bless America. God bless America. Send a tale, sell the lie, collect the spoils, watch them die. God bless America. God bless America. God bless America, the land of war and blood. God bless America, death rides for us. God bless America. God bless America. To be dumb, we love the lie and we pray for some. Yeah, we are free to be dumb. We love the lie and we pray for some. Yeah, we are free to be dumb. We love the lie and we pray for some. Say God bless America. God bless America. God bless America, the land of hopeless dream. God bless America, where hate reigns supreme. God bless America. God bless America. Thank you so much. I'd like to introduce y'all to Sadie. You want to do a song for us?
Yeah. This first song I'm gonna do is a new one that I've wrote. I have a lot of original music. But this new one that I've wrote has been stuck in my head a lot lately. And so I thought I'd play it here tonight. And this is called Come Down. Oh, I want to turn my keyboard on. Why Why do I always wanna call you when the bar closes and I'm leaving town? Why do you always answer? Why don't you wanna bring me down? You just get me higher. I'll be floating wherever you're around. You make me feel like water. My feelings can't stop pouring out. Can you stand up? Crying like, baby, please don't leave me. Sighing like, you make me so easy. Lying like I know the bigger meaning. Driving right to you, baby, believe me. Going 90 and I'm 65. Driving with my knees so I can catch a vibe. All I want's my pretty baby right by my side. I don't really care. We could die tonight. What would my daddy do? Do you know who I've looked up to? Can you fathom the dread? I feel dark blue. I'll do another line to get closer to you. Why do I call you when the bar's closing and I'm leaving town? Why do you always answer? Why don't you wanna bring me down? You just get me higher. I'll be floating wherever you're around. You make me feel like water. My feelings can't stop pouring out. Can't you stand the sound? Can you stand the sound? Crying like, baby, please don't leave me. Sighing like, you make me so easy. Lying like I know the bigger meaning. Driving right to you, baby, believe me. You make me so easy. Sighing like I know the bigger meaning. Sighing like, you make me so easy. Driving right to you, baby, believe me. Crying like, baby, please don't leave me. Sighing like, you make me so easy. Lying like I know the bigger meaning. Driving right to you, baby, believe me. Crying like, you make me so easy. Sighing like I know the bigger meaning. Crying like, baby, please don't leave me. Driving right to you, baby, believe me.
So, can you tell us all a little bit about where we can find your music, what kind of things you're doing, different projects that you're working on, and all that? And
I got
that's
a
a
lot
new song you said,
That's a new song, so it's not out anywhere. I'm Sadney on all streaming platforms. Sadney Sings on Instagram. I have 5 albums out on all streaming platforms right now, and I am working on my 6th that I produced myself. It comes out April 23rd. April 23rd, I have a show at Artmosphere for the album release. It's like the Thursday of festival, so a festival after party. I'm really excited. I made every beat for it, and it's the first album that I feel true like is completely mine, because I made all the beats, and it's a little bit R&B coded, so it's like R&B trappy, but it's still my voice, so it sounds the same. But yeah, go check me out there.
And if they miss you on Thursday?
And if they miss me on Thursday, they can catch me Sunday at Festival at the Coindy Music Stage. So I'm like the last act of the night, 5 to 7. Come hang out at Festival at the end of the festival with me at that stage. But yeah, I have. If you check my Instagram, I have 7 shows in April this month. So it's crazy.
Follow her.
Yeah. Thank y'all. But yeah, this next song, I just released it on all streaming platforms. It's called Skinny, and it's near and dear to my heart because I always wanted to be skinny. And I know that that's not something to romanticize, but I don't romanticize that sometimes I hate my body. I do it because I know that other people hate their bodies, and I want them to feel less alone. Which is how my music mostly is. I go by Sadney, but I'm not really a sad person if you know me. It's just my way to get my sad out. It's my like sad alter ego. And if I didn't use music to get my sad out, I would be sad. So yeah.
So I'll tell you this, like every now and again I'll put a song out and my mom will call, she'll be like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm okay."
I'm okay because of that.
It's there, right? It's out there.
That's why I'm okay, yeah. Every time I post a picture on any social media, my mom comments on it and says, "Smile." I'm like, "Mom, it's a brand."
Skinny women aren't voluptuous.
Yes. I go through spells. I love my body most days, but some days are really hard, and sometimes whenever bad things go wrong in relationships, we blame it on ourselves, and we're like, maybe if I was different, they would have stayed. And that's what this song is about, that feeling of like, if I was a little bit different, they would have stayed, which I know is not the truth, but it's my truth some days, so I know that it's other people's truth some days too. So I just want y'all to feel less alone. Yeah. Okay. This is Skinny.
I get kinda dizzy, tell me that I'm pretty, but you always leave me guilty, wish you stay in my memories, and you still call me Sydney, I try to keep busy, I wish I was skinny, maybe you would stay here with me if I was skinny, maybe you would stay wish you stay in my memories. You still call me Sydney. I try to keep busy. I wish I was skinny. Maybe you would stay here with me if I was skinny. Tell me that I'm pretty, but you always leave me guilty. Wish you would stay in my memories, and you still call me Sydney. I try to keep busy. I wish I was skinny. Maybe you would stay here with me if I was skinny. I get kinda dizzy. Tell me that I'm pretty, and you still call me Sydney. I wish I was skinny. Maybe you would stay here with me. Thank you, thank you. That song's on all streaming platforms right now: Spotify, Apple Music, all the things that you listen to, even Pandora and like Deezer, like all the things. But you can find Skinny there, and April 23rd, I'll have an album coming out. So yeah, thank you.
But one more time for Sadney. I'll make sure you follow her and find her music. It's always good, man. Thank you so much for being here. It was great. We made it to the end of the list. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you, Nancy, for having us and for doing this. And it's been an awesome night.
Yes, and
See y'all next time.
April 20th?
Yes.
On the 20th.
On the Monday.
On the Monday. That's right. Don't forget.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Barrett, Bailey, and thank you all for being here. We wouldn't do this without you guys. I appreciate it. It takes courage.